Hello, Post University Nation. Welcome to the NECC Rocket League quarterfinals. It's playoffs time right now. We've got your Post University Eagles taking on Pennsylvania State University here in the first round of the NECC playoffs. Post coming in here as the #1 seed, PSU squeaking into playoffs as the #8 seed. We'll see if they can pull off the big upset tonight, or if Post will continue their dominance of the NECC bracket. It's going to be Nazmythh, Kloa, and BigSpence for the Eagles. Dancing Banan, Fast 2-6, and Fustin Gields for PSU. It's a Banan. Putting the banana on top of his car as Kloa gets a nice big clear out to mid. Naz, no boost there. Gets a good 50 though. Fast 2-6 can't quite make the touch. Fustin Gields with the shot on net, saved by Kloa. Eagles having to go up in transition here. Soft touch here from Kloa. Couldn't quite catch up to it. As another 50 in front of the box by Naz. Down in front. Fustin can't quite find it. Kloa easily saves that one. Gets in front of it as well. Picks up the mid boost. But Dancing Banan plays keep away. Fast 2-6 gets out in front. Naz gets it past two. This could be an opening here. Nice pass off the ceiling by Naz. Fast comes down back on top of it though. Clears it out. Kloa off the corner. Oh, everybody missing. It's Dancing Banan collects it in front of the box. BigSpence off the sidewall, gets the second touch, and Fustin Gields is too slow on the save, and Post University with the first goal of the match and the first goal of the game. Nice self pass there by BigSpence off the sidewall. You love to see it. Getting that shot on target. BigSpence. The heart and soul of this Rocket League team. When he does well, the team tends to do well. As Kloa going up for gets the double, but just kind of sends it back out mid. Fustin Gields puts a shot on net, easily handled by Naz, who gets the flick pass Fast 2-6. Kloa is there for the pass, but it's broken up by Dancing Banan. Now here's Fustin Gields again. Everybody up for this one. Nobody there to take a shot. Pass out. Shot top right off the crossbar. Great play by Pennsylvania State, but shot just barely off the mark. Now here's Kloa's shot, also off the mark. Naz coming in for the follow-up. That is saved. Dancing Banan, and now BigSpence trying to keep the pressure on. That pass is deflected out mid. Kloa unable to handle. Gets a touch up the wall, though, as Fast clears it. Dancing Banan can't find a touch, and now Naz has an opportunity. Dancing Banan going for the redirect, can't find it. Down to Kloa. Up to Naz, double commit here for the Eagles. BigSpence already up for this one. Won't matter though, as Kloa coming in as the third man and buries it. 2-0 Post. A little bit sloppy. Kloa came in and saved the day at the end. That could have been very dangerous if PSU was able to get a fast clear and transition the ball downfield. But that's not what happened. Good awareness from Kloa, knowing when to push up as that third man. Dancing Banan gets another touch past BigSpence as Naz playing patiently. Ooh, but that shot near post is going to go in. Dancing Banan sneaks it past Nazmythh here, who was kind of caught in no man's land here. Wasn't quite sure how much boost Dancing Banan had and how fast he was going to be able to loop around and shoot that ball. I think underestimated his speed a little bit there. And PSU with their first goal of the match, cutting into the Post University lead. Post 6-1 on the regular season, as Kloa buries a shot near post to extend the lead to 3-1. With our one loss came at the hands of Fanshawe College, who's the #7 seed in the tournament. Kloa was unfortunately unavailable for that match, so we were playing with Demonic Waffles, our substitute. Still managed to bring the game to a deciding Game 7. Oh, Naz. Great shot, but just barely off the mark. Top post, rims out. And now Kloa punts it up to himself. Good touch by Fast, but it's still in front of the box. BigSpence can't muscle it in. Now Naz trying to stall for some time here, but Dancing Banana is up for this one, going for the ground pinch. Demos Naz on the way down, but Naz blocks the ground pinch. No shot on net. Now here's Kloa in the corner. Trying to get the flick. Not quite on target, though. As BigSpence muscles it past the defense. Good 50 from Naz. Down to Kloa. He's just going to slam it on target. No, not on target. Gets a second touch, but that's also off the mark. Dancing Banana. But now here's Naz. It's just going to go right in. A great bump here. I'm not sure who that was. Let's look at the replay, because I thought they had a good read on this one. Oh, yeah, BigSpence. A great bump there. Coming off of that pass. And now pretty commanding lead for your post-University Eagles. 61 seconds to go in game one. Post just needs to play good, solid defense here. And not give any momentum to this Pennsylvania State squad. PSU finished the regular season at 3-3. Oh, that was unfortunate whiff there. I wasn't even prepared to call a goal. I thought for sure they had it here. Not a particularly fast shot. Bustin Shields just got a little, I think jumped a little bit too quickly. Was going a little bit too fast when he jumped. And, you know, I can call that out because I've been there. I've done that many times. You're going really fast, and then you jump, and then you realize, oh, I'm going way too fast for this one. So, yeah, I've been there. Bustin. Got a double commit here from Post, though. And not punished, though, by PSU. As now Kloa with a nice redirect, but a better save by Fast 2-6. Able to put his car in front of that one despite having almost no boost in the tank. And now, oh, BigSpence with kind of a self-clear there. As this last few seconds all but a formality at this point. As the ball will fall. And Post will take game one. Kloa, the MVP there. 637 points, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 2 saves. Dancing Banana, the MVP for PSU with 318 points, 1 goal, and 2 saves. As we'll be heading straight into game two in just a moment. I don't think either team's going to be using timeouts or subs. So I think we should be getting right into this one. Let's see. Yep, PSU's joining. All right, here we go. Pretty commanding game one win for Post. Let's see if we can keep the momentum rolling, or if PSU will even up the series at 1 game apiece. Love the South Park topper. Bustin Shields. You can tell this PSU team having a little bit of fun here tonight, which you love to see as Kloa gets the flip reset off of that 50. As you see that new flip reset indicator animation. It's going to be very key in these high-level Rocket League lobbies. It's now BigSpence. Just gets in front. Can't quite find the dunk. Another 50, this time from Naz. Now Bustin Shields with no boost, though, and can't do much with it. Kloa with a pre-flip, kind of gets a little bit underneath it. Needs to get another 50. Oh, double oh, I thought Naz had another touch there. Just fast. Ooh, extra touch off the crossbar. Bustin Shields is there. Slow roller in front of the net, and Dancing Banana will put it home for PSU, and they've got their first lead of the match. Good touch there by Bustin Shields. Was going the wrong direction, but managed to get the touch on the very top of his car, and so it kind of kept the ball right in the box there and allowed Dancing Banana to finish that one off. So good play from PSU as Bustin gets bumped way off of this kickoff. Spence down in front, Fast with a nice little flick as Naz sends it down, but BigSpence was already flipping. And Kloa, great speed, puts it top shelf. And we're tied at 1, just like that. Nice pass from Naz, and good comms from Kloa telling Naz to lay off of that one. As Naz, I could tell, was thinking about going up for another touch. Kloa, so accurate. Now with the pre-flip, can't get the touch off of Fast. In the corner, gets the ground pinch, down to Naz though. Dancing Banana just gonna bang it right back. Try to follow this one. Kloa comes fire. Oh, but there he is for the pinch. And it's still in front. BigSpence forced to clear it out. Great 50, pinch clear by Nazmythh. And now Kloa just gonna turn. Naz in a bit of a tough spot there, is able to get the clear. Nice anticipation by Fast, but a good touch by Naz, keeps it in the corner. Pass out mid by Dancing Bean, which was quite good, but his teammate was not ready for it. As this 50 is off the ceiling, Fast can't get another touch there. This game on a razor's edge, 1-1. A little over 3 minutes on the clock. Good anticipation there from Kloa. Goes off the ceiling for it. Gets another touch off the sidewall. But can't advance too much off that one. Nice save by BigSpence, who had to go all the way up to the top crossbar for that one. Double touch in the corner by Fustin. Shot by Dancing Bean off the backboard. Kloa has to cut in rotation and get that one out of the hands of Fustin Shields. Good touch here. Shot by Fast. Naz waiting in net with no boost. Oh, what a shot by Kloa. I don't know how much of this was planned. Sometimes you just go for 50s and hope for the best. But this one looked planned. You could see Dancing Bean wanted to flip again off the wall and just angled his cars perfectly to shoot it kind of off of his car, off his opponent's car. And just like that, Post takes the lead as we are at exactly halftime here in game 2. Good touches by Naz in the corner to himself, and then a big clear downfield. BigSpence sends it back up to Naz, who may go for a pinch pass. He does, but nobody there from Post. Now Kloa gets bumped off of this one. That's going to leave it for Fast. BigSpence back to Fast. Naz, once again, impeccable positioning. Gets the clear into the corner as BigSpence advances it downfield. Here's Naz once again. This one's on target. Kloa coming in. Now BigSpence on the follow-up, but a great save by Fast26 keeps this one within arm's length for PSU. But now Kloa, 2 up here for PSU. BigSpence from his office down in front gets another 50. It's still a little bit in the danger zone for PSU. Double commit here. And now Kloa, bouncing shot is in. You saw that one developing so slowly. PSU panicking a little bit here as Fast and Dancing Banana both trying to clear this one out, end up bumping each other and pinching it off their own ceiling. And Kloa in good position to clean up the leftovers. 3-1 with 1:29 on the clock. Oh, make it 4-1. Great play once again by Kloa. Right place at the right time and just a little bit faster than Fast. Puts that one on target. One more goal for Post, and we'll have this exact same scoreline that we did in game 1. As Kloa, a little pre-flip action. Gets the dunk, but sails harmlessly off to the side. Here's Naz once again in good position to get the clear. PSU needs some offense, and they need it quickly, as they need 3 to tie this one up to give themselves a chance in overtime. Kloa almost got that dunk on target there. As we see PSU just really boost-starved right now. Fast completely out, had his corners taken by Kloa. Bustin has to come in, get that clear. Kloa now can't quite get to it fast enough that time. Banana clears it out. This could maybe potentially be something here. Fast is in the area, but is completely out of boost. Forced to rotate out. Back here's Kloa. BigSpence bumping off Fast. And Kloa just going to scooch this one in. You don't need a lot of power. You don't need a lot of mechanics when you've got a teammate like BigSpence. Great pass off the side and then bumps Fast way up onto his own backboard. Very tough to make a save from that position. And right now we do have the same exact scoreline from game 1, the 5-1 advantage for Post. Good speed from BigSpence. Gets a little hung up on the wall, though, but is able to bump Bustin off of this one. Nice double in the corner from Kloa. Bumps the goalie as well, and Fast forced to get there. As soon as we get touched... Oh, Fast could have put one more in, and we're going to have a different scoreline in game 2. Hey, shout out to Fast for the RLCS Boston 2026 attendee title. That's cool. I haven't seen that.
Going to need a tune-up after that.
I was at a recruiting event in Hartford the other day and saw a couple people with the Boston RLCS LAN sweatshirt, so that was pretty cool. But back to the game. Kloa with all 5 goals for post there as I update the match score. 729 points, 5 goals. Meanwhile, Fast, the MVP for PSU with 387 points, 1 goal and 1 save. As Post now up to 0 in the series. And so far it's looking all Post. 10-3 in the goal count. Not sure exactly what the shot count was. Didn't get a chance to calculate that, but very clearly Post University favored, as you would expect with this being the 1 seed versus the 8 seed matchup. And boom, Post University picking up right where they left off. We're seeing someone else on the offensive end here as Nazmythh puts the first one in for Post. Kloa faster to this one off the kickoff, and that sets up a great angle for Nazmythh to get up and put that one away. Post only needed 3 seconds to score here in game 3. Kloa now up for this one, gets a good 50. Fast is right there. Oh, Naz a little awkward, and this is gonna bounce off the post, and Fustin Shields is there to put it in for PSU. An uncharacteristic mistake from the Eagles defense here. BigSpence actually got bumped off, and I don't know if he called that one right as he got bumped, and then so Naz was already bailing out and could not recover in time, or if he just got bumped and Naz was not able to jump correctly to get that touch. But in any case, we see 1 and now 2 goals back-to-back here for PSU as they take the lead for the 2nd time this series. Kloa and Naz bump each other on the return rotation, and that made it so Kloa was not able to get back in time. That's why it's so important to do these off-ball side rotations when you're coming back. It could be challenging, especially when these lobbies are so fast. You need to get back and get boost as fast as possible. So oftentimes, shortest distance between you and the boost is that ball side rotation. But that can get you into some hot water, especially if you've got teammates trying to rotate up to hit the ball. Coming straight into them, but BigSpence puts this shot on target, forces a save out of Dancing Banan. Bumps the goalie on the back end. It's now Fast with a double. Pass off the ceiling. Naz forced to make a really tough read. Get that clear. As we see another double from Dancing Banan, and PSU playing some of the best Rocket League I've seen from them so far in this game with the lead and the ball. This one finally cleared out by Kloa. BigSpence forced to go up the wall and can't get the boost. This one's down right in front, though. Naz comes in, gets the 50, but Fast puts this one on target. Kloa is there, though, with good positioning. Gets it out mid. Dancing Banan off the side. Oh, Naz can't make the touch. This could open the door for something. Fustin Shields coming in, but the shot is way too high. And Post escape that tricky situation. Snaps once again. This shot by Dancing Banan is off the cup crossbar, though. And PSU had a big chance there for the go-ahead goal. It's Kloa with a slow shot over to Fast, who easily saves it. Naz, good touch into the corner for BigSpence coming in, but Dancing Banan is there. And now we see a double commit for Post. That could spell trouble on the other end, but BigSpence gonna slow things down, wisely so. Gets another touch over 1, and Dancing Banan is there. Pass out mid by Kloa, but BigSpence is out of boost. Can't take the shot. Nice booming clear off the back wall by Kloa. Sends it over to Naz for the redirect. That's off the corner. Fast is there, but the ball's still in the danger zone. Bustin' Giles comes in. Gets the clear, but now here's Naz. Shot on target, and it's good, and we're tied at 2. Nazmythh from downtown. Denny hits this one a little bit too hard off the sidewall, and Naz pounces. Bustin' Giles had decent positioning there. Probably should have been a little bit further towards the back post. But I can't really blame him, honestly, since it looked like PSU was about to transition this one upfield. Now there's another pass up mid by Naz. A beauty of an air dribble. Gets it out to BigSpence. I love how Naz uses his brakes here on the sidewall to slow this one down and lull PSU into a false sense of security as he gets the ball out mid. And Post now up 1 with 2:07 to play, looking to go to match point if they can close this one out. There's Naz. Can't get it past fast. Kloa up for this one. Tried to get the flip reset there. Nothing doing. BigSpence in the corner. Over to Fast. Good catch in the corner. Nice extra touch as well as we see a double demo. Kloa and Fast. Now another one from Naz. Just decides to rotate out. He's dancing Banan. Puts it into the corner. Gets it out in front. Justin Fields is there, but BigSpence gets a nice save. Bustin' Giles, excuse me. BigSpence with the fake. Naz, shot. Saved by Fast, 2-6. Now just dancing Banan. Slows it down off the sidewall. Lands. Gets another touch out mid. Naz is there. He's got the air dribble. He's got the touch over 1. Does he have the double? No, it's broken up by Kloa. Not sure if that was intentional or if he didn't know if Naz was going for the double. Nice flip reset here by dancing Banan, but read by BigSpence, who gets the save. Good pass here. Oh, great play by PSU. Excellent team play. I love to see this passing play. Fast. Soft touchdown to Dancing Banan. Back to Fast. And poor Naz had good positioning, but out of boost. And in the 2v1 situation, that is very tough to deal with. And PSU not going down without a fight here as we are tied at 3 with under a minute to go. Will we see the first overtime of the series? Banger of a shot by Dancing Banan, but it's right at Kloa. And he's able to make the save. Now Dancing Banan out of boost, going to clear it downfield. Yes, out in front of this one. Good touch by BigSpence. It's going to force Fast to make a good read, which he does. As Naz bumps one person off of this one. Kloa is there. Oh, Naz can't quite get the chip over 1. It's BigSpence now. Into the corner. Dancing Banan, ground pinch, gets it past Nazmythh. Oh, goal is wide open here. Dancing Banan just has to make the clear. He cannot make the read or went too fast. Either one. Either way, that's going to do it for regulation as the ball touches the ground and we are into overtime. Tied at 3. We will indeed have our first. Oh, but this could be it. Kloa's shot off the backboard, down in front. Dancing Banan gets the clear. Naz out of boost, can only touch it off the ceiling. Now here's Kloa. Couldn't get another touch. Bustin' Giles now. PSU hungry for their first win of this match. They want the upset. Oh, but that's not gonna help as unfortunate misplay there. By who was that in the corner there? I can't quite see yet. Dancing Banan unfortunately got caught up on the ramp there in the corner. And Post will be there to clean it up and take the Game 3 win. This time they needed to go into overtime to do it, though. But Naz, with the hat trick, 680 points, 3 goals, 1 assist, and 1 save. Fast 2-6, the MVP for PSU. 502 points, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 2 saves. And Post University will head to match point now. Up 3-0 in the series. Is going to have to be one heck of a reverse sweep coming out of PSU to keep their season alive. Let's see if they can pull it off. But all the momentum right now in Post University's half. However, PSU played the best Rocket League I've seen out of them that last game, taking Post all the way to overtime. And if it wasn't for that one, misplay in the corner by Dancing Banan, who knows how that game could have turned out. And it could be 2-1 right now. But it's a good pass out in front. Oh, BigSpence shot just off the mark. So you see a nice 50 in the corner. Fastest there, though. Nazmythh reversing into that one. Nice soft touch by Kloa. Didn't want to give them a good pass out mid. Naz sends it downfield. Kloa can't quite get there for the redirect. Goes tries again, but can't find it. Just being a nuisance right now. Staying upfield, stealing the boost. Naz taps it down. Fast 2-6 gets the clear. Out of boost and needing to slow this one down. Couldn't quite wait for the boost to spawn and has to just do a straight vertical flick. As we see a double commit from Post. Gets the pinch clear, though. As Fast gets bumped off of that. Now into the corner. BigSpence can't make contact. But neither can Fustin. Now here's Naz. Good control off of his own backboard. Down to BigSpence. Over to Kloa. Gets it past the defense for now, but over to Fast. Concealing pinch pass by BigSpence down to Kloa. It's off the side crossbar and in. What a beautiful play here by BigSpence, and Kloa with the finish. Great positioning by BigSpence on the challenge, pinching that one off of the ceiling, and Kloa nearly missing the shot, but just barely squeezing it in off of that left crossbar. Now off the corner, this is dangerous for Post. Kloa has to bang it off of his own corner. Now gets another tap up. Kloa going for the double tap, but Fustin cuts in front. Good backboard defense there by PSU. Nazmythh wreaking havoc on the goal line, bumping the goalies out of the way. That one almost on target. As Kloa gets bumped into this one from behind. A nice 50 by Fast 2-6. Cannot get it past BigSpence, though. Otherwise, that would have been completely wide open. Nazmythh wisely waiting until he was sure to get a touch on the ball before he challenged. Now Kloa beating Dancing Banan to the ball. Can't get the double, but BigSpence is there. As now off the side. Saved by Dancing Banan. Kloa, good choice to bail out of that one and rotate back. Halftime now, a 1-0 lead for Post. This PSU team has been playing better and better every game of this series, but will it be enough? Dancing Banan with the demo onto BigSpence. Nice 50 by Naz into the PSU corner. Cannot get it past the defense this time. BigSpence clears it out. Kloa, a floater in front, and BigSpence will cut in front of the goalie and put it in. Great awareness by BigSpence to just stay in the area. Fustin Shields had a read on that ball and was jumping right towards it, but had to go through BigSpence in order to do it, and just ended up bumping BigSpence into the ball and putting it into his own net. But honestly, not too much else you can do in that situation. Now just puts him in. Oh, but right back. PSU with the counter punch. Cuts the lead in half. Good pass by Fast. Kloa caught a little bit on his own backboard. And Fustin is there for the finish. We're right back to where we started with the 1-goal lead for Post. A little under 2 minutes to play. Dancing Banan in the corner. Over to Kloa. Blocked by Dancing Banan. Now this touch over to... Oh, the redirect by Kloa, but Fast reads the redirect somehow and makes the save. Wow, what an incredible defensive play from PSU, which was almost a highlight reel redirect goal from Post. As double whiff here in front of PSU's box. Fast out of boost and can't get it past Kloa. Downfield to BigSpence. This one's under Fustin. Kloa with the shot, and it's in. Not quite a dagger yet, but it really does feel like it with only 1 minute and 7 to play. Dancing Banana just a little bit too fast. Cutting in front of the net on that one. Ooh, we see a double kickoff strategy here for PSU, but it doesn't quite work out as Kloa slows things down. And this Post Eagles team, they're hungry for more goals. They don't want to let up right now. They don't want to play conservative. They want to just get more in the back of the net, and there was almost one right there. Dancing Banana gets it over Kloa. Naz with a big booming clear downfield. Dancing Banana can't quite find the redirect. PSU needs offense, and they need it right now. Down 2 with under 30. Oh, into the corner. Fast. Down in front. BigSpence and Naz both out of boost, and both going for the clear. And this one is just bouncing in, and Kloa credited with the goal. I didn't even see what happened here. We saw the double commit clear. Kloa upfield. Oh, wow. What an amazing redirect. I did not even see that. Great realization from Kloa that PSU was pushed up too far on the offensive end, and that will certainly be the dagger here in Game 4 as Post University will complete the 4-0 sweep and head into the semifinals in the NECC. With a 4-0 sweep, congratulations to them. They will play the winner of WPI and LVC that's going on right now. As Kloa actually stayed so we could see his stats for once. Props to him. Thank you, Kev. But that's going to be a clean 4-0 for Post University as we will be here in 2 weeks. Next week is the NECC Easter break. So, no NECC Rocket League match next Wednesday, but we will be back on the 8th, April 8th, for the semifinals. Let's see if the other match has been reported yet. It has not, but that'll be, we'll face the winner of Lebanon Valley College and Worcester Polytech Institute on April 8th at 8 o'clock right here on twitch.tv/postu esports. Until then, I'm going to send you guys over. Let's see if he's live yet. We've got a dull day heading into the ECAC College Football Play-In Tournament. So he's playing in a little mini double elimination best-of-1 tournament tonight to see who gets one of those final spots in the college football playoffs. So we're going to head on over to PostU Esports 2. Everybody say hi to Sandwich for me once he goes live. They should be starting momentarily. But until then, thank you so much for watching and supporting the team, everybody. Tomorrow we've got Overwatch versus American University at 8 o'clock on the main channel by Bearlight. And then on Friday, I will be taking you through the Marvel Rivals semifinal match with Deadly Drew at 7 p.m. Until then, have a good night, everyone.